Nobody saw this coming just 2 minutes ago. Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever unleashed the kind of revenge that has the whole WNBA world spinning. After weeks of trash talk, heated on-court moments, and social media shade, the rematch between the Fever and Marina Mabrey's Connecticut Sun became more than just a game. It was a war for pride, payback, and respect. Fans are shocked as rumors swirl that Caitlin, still burning from her last run-in with Marina, promised her teammates in the locker room, "I'm not leaving this court without payback tonight." Emotions ran high. The family was left divided, and every eye in the arena was glued to what would become the most dramatic showdown of the season. From the opening whistle, you could feel the tension. Every possession was a battle, every whistle a flashpoint, every stare down caught on camera and instantly trending. Marina, known for her ruthless confidence, tried to get inside Caitlin's head with every shove and smirk. But this time, Caitlin was different, stone cold, laser focused, and playing with a chip on her shoulder the size of Indiana itself. When the Fever started to pull away, the crowd exploded, social media went wild, and the revenge narrative wrote itself in real time. What really went down between Caitlin and Marina? How did Indiana flip the script so hard it left the Sun in ruins? And with drama erupting both on and off the court, is this just the beginning of a new WNBA rivalry that will never die? Buckle up, because what happened tonight will change everything you thought you knew about these stars. The countdown to the most anticipated rematch of the season began long before tip-off. It started with a single Instagram post: Marina Mabrey, all confidence and attitude, firing off a cryptic caption about unfinished business with Indiana. Fans are shocked as comment sections explode. Old rivalries are reignited, and sports talk radio spends days speculating about whether Caitlin Clark would finally answer back. Emotions ran high as Indiana Fever's next practice was closed to media, and rumors swirled that Coach Christie sides called a team-only meeting, reminding everyone, "We're not just playing for a win, we're playing for each other." For every single person who doubted us, the pressure wasn't lost on Caitlin Clark. Her last showdown with Marina had left a bitter taste, one where every analyst replayed her missed shots and Marina's taunts on an endless loop. At home, Caitlin's family tried to keep her spirits up, but even they couldn't ignore the tension. "You got this?" her mom texted. Her older brother, always the competitor, called with a pep talk. "Don't let her get in your head. Kate, remind everyone who you are." Caitlin barely slept the night before the game, replaying every mistake, every word, every glare between her and Marina. The family was left divided, her dad wanting her to just play her game, her sister urging her to shut Marina up for good. When game day finally arrived, the energy in Indiana's home arena was electric. Fans packed the stands, the student section louder than ever, Fever gear everywhere. Caitlin's pregame routine was different. No smiles, no dancing, just headphones on and eyes locked straight ahead. Teammates picked up on her focus. Nobody dared to joke or break the mood. Even the coaching staff seemed on edge, knowing the stakes weren't just about standings, but pride. As the players took the floor for warm-ups, all eyes were on Caitlin and Marina. Cameras zoomed in, searching for any sign of tension, and they found it: a lingering stare down at half-court, neither willing to look away. The arena fell silent for a heartbeat before the crowd erupted, sensing they were about to witness something legendary. Fans are shocked as Marina tried her usual trash talk, but Caitlin wouldn't bite, just shot her a look that said, "Try me tonight." The first quarter was pure chaos. Indiana and Connecticut traded baskets. Fouls came quick and hard, and every possession felt personal. Marina hit an early three and turned to the Fever bench with a smirk, drawing boos and a few nervous laughs. Caitlin answered right back with a deep three of her own, no celebration, just a hard sprint back on defense. Setting the tone that tonight was different, emotions ran high as both teams dug in. At one point, a loose ball scramble ended with Caitlin and Marina tumbling to the floor. Marina tried to get in her face, but Caitlin didn't flinch. Instead, she grabbed the ball, got up, and stared Marina down. "Do you want it? Come get it," she whispered, loud enough for everyone courtside to hear. The moment made instant social media history, clips flying across Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram before the next play even started. The Fever bench fed off Caitlin's energy. Aaliyah Boston, never one to shy away from a scrap, put her arm around Caitlin during a timeout. "Don't let her get in your head," she whispered. "She's all talk. You're all game." Coach Sides drew up a play designed to get Caitlin an open look, and it worked. The next time down the court, Caitlin buried a step-back jumper, sending the arena into a frenzy. "Let's go!" "Skew," she shouted, chest bumping her teammates as the Fever took the lead. But Marina wasn't going quietly. Every time Indiana tried to pull away, she hit a big shot or made a slick pass, jawing with the Fever fans after every bucket. She even blew a kiss at Caitlin after forcing a turnover, taunting, "Didn't forget last time, did you?" Caitlin's jaw tightened, but she didn't respond. Instead, she doubled down, locking in on defense, forcing Marina into tough shots and getting her teammates involved. Fans are shocked at how poised Caitlin looked under pressure. Refusing to let Marina rattle her, the first half ended with Indiana clinging to a slim lead. The crowd was buzzing, social media was on fire, and everyone knew the real battle was just getting started. As the teams walked to the locker rooms, Caitlin glanced back at Marina, a look of quiet determination on her face. Marina smirked. But it was clear even she was a little rattled. She'd never seen Caitlin like this before, ChatGPT said. Halftime in the arena felt like the eye of a storm. The Fever locker room was electric, teammates buzzing with adrenaline, coaches huddling over adjustments, everyone feeding off Caitlin's newfound intensity. Aaliyah Boston leaned in close to Caitlin, whispering, "You got her right where you want her. Stay locked in. We need you." Coach Sides paced back and forth, voice urgent but calm. "Don't lose your heads out there. Play our game, not theirs. Caitlin, you're setting the tone. Let's bury them in the third." Meanwhile, the Connecticut Sun locker room was tense. Marina Mabrey tried to rally her teammates, talking big, but her hands were shaking as she retied her shoes. "They're not better than us," she snapped, her voice a little too loud. "We're not letting them punk us in our own house." Her teammates nodded, but you could see the doubt creeping in. Social media was already ablaze, with highlights of Caitlin's stone-cold defense and the way she refused to bite at Marina's bait. The family was left divided as fans of both teams filled comment sections with trash talk and bold predictions. The third quarter started with fireworks. Indiana came out swinging, Caitlin draining a deep three on the first possession, igniting the crowd. "She's unstoppable tonight," shouted the Fever announcer, and the fans roared. Marina answered with a tough drive and an and one, flexing as she walked past Caitlin, trying to get under her skin. But Caitlin just smiled and shook her head, jogging back up court. "Gotta do more than that," she muttered, not missing a beat. Every possession felt like a heavyweight bout. Emotions ran high, the refs called it tight, and the benches got rowdy. Caitlin hit back-to-back shots, each one answered by Marina with a tough pull-up or a slick assist. At one point, they collided, going for a rebound, Marina glaring, Caitlin unfazed, both refusing to back down. "You gonna cry or hoop?" Marina sneered, but the Sun weren't done yet. After the timeout, Marina rallied her teammates, screaming, "Let's go, we're not quitting." She hit a deep three and forced Caitlin into a tough miss. For a moment, it looked like Connecticut might flip the script. But Caitlin answered back with a no-look dime to Mitchell in the corner, then forced a key steal on the next possession, setting up a fast break bucket. Social media exploded. Fans are shocked by Caitlin's poise and fire, even in the face of Marina's relentless trash talk. Every clip went viral. Caitlin's dagger threes, Marina's scowl, the chest bumps and stare downs. The commentators lost their voices, calling the action "This is personal now," one said, barely heard over the roar of the crowd.
Oh, this
Is what rivalry basketball is all about. The third quarter ended with Indiana up by 15. The Fever bench on their feet, the arena rocking, but everyone knew the drama wasn't over. The cameras caught Marina mouthing, "It's not done," as she walked to the bench, eyes burning with determination. Caitlin, meanwhile, kept her head down, breathing deep, knowing that one more quarter could turn revenge into legend. The fourth quarter began with the energy in the arena reaching fever pitch. Every fan on edge, every phone, recording for what was about to come. As the teams took the floor, the tension between Caitlin Clark and Marina Mabrey was almost visible. A crackling electricity that even the refs seemed to notice. The first play was a hard drive by Marina, muscling her way past defenders for a bucket, then pounding her chest and shouting, "Not over." The Connecticut bench jumped to their feet, rallying behind her as she tried to claw her team back from the brink. Caitlin, though, was ready for every move. After a missed shot by the Sun, she took the ball coast to coast, weaving through traffic, finishing with a sweet finger roll that sent the crowd into chaos, ice in her veins. The announcer yelled as Caitlin jogged back, nodding at the roaring crowd. Fans are shocked by her poise, some standing on their chairs screaming her name. Social media buzzed with posts. "Revenge complete. Caitlin is her. Marina can't stop her this time." The Sun pressed, trying to trap Caitlin and force turnovers. But every time, Tina answered. Kelsey Mitchell knocked down a three. Aaliyah Boston owned the paint, and the bench exploded with every big play. The Fever family was left divided. Some players still nervous, others already sensing history in the making. Coach Sides barked instructions, making sure her team kept their foot on the gas. Don't let up. Every possession matters. Finish what you started. Marina, desperate to turn things around, dialed up her aggression, strove to the basket, drew a foul, and knocked down both free throws. On the next possession, she hit a step-back three, then turned to Caitlin with a defiant smirk. "Still here?" she taunted, trying to ignite her team. Emotions ran high as both squads battled for every loose ball, diving, scraping, refusing to give an inch. Midway through the fourth, tempers flared. After a hard foul under the basket, Marina and Caitlin went face-to-face, jawing at each other as teammates rushed to separate them. The refs blew their whistles, crowding around as the tension spilled over. Fans are shocked as the broadcast caught their words. Marina, voice shaking with adrenaline, hissed, "It's never going to be easy with me." Caitlin, cool as ever, fired back, "Bring it every time I'm not running." The Fever fans were louder than ever, drowning out the Sun supporters, waving signs and chanting Caitlin's name. Every big shot felt like a dagger, every defensive stand another nail in Connecticut's coffin. Caitlin hit a clutch three with 2 minutes left. Putting Indiana up by 17, she let out a roar, finally allowing herself to feel the emotion she'd kept locked down all night. Aaliyah rushed over, hugging her, yelling, "This is your moment." As the clock wound down, Connecticut tried one last push, but their shots clanged off the rim, and Indiana ran the floor with unstoppable energy. Marina, exhausted, slumped on the bench, burying her face in a towel. Caitlin stood at the free throw line, the game sealed, the revenge complete. The buzzer sounded, and the Fever bench stormed the court, lifting Caitlin into the air. Confetti fell, fans cheered, and the cameras captured a new legend being born. Emotions ran high as the handshake line approached. Caitlin and Marina met at center court, locking eyes one last time. Marina, voice barely a whisper, muttered, "See you next time." Caitlin nodded, offering a quiet, "Bring it." The respect was real, the rivalry cemented forever off the court. The family was left divided, fans arguing, analysts debating, social media split between celebration and salt. Indiana's locker room was pure chaos, music blasting, players dancing, everyone savoring the sweet taste of payback. But for Caitlin, the victory was about more than just a scoreboard. It was about proving to herself, her critics, and her team that she could handle the heat and deliver when it mattered. But with every great story, there's always a twist. As Caitlin walked out for the post-game interview, her phone buzzed with a message, one that hinted the feud with Marina and the Connecticut Sun was far from over. Back in the Fever locker room, the celebration was wild music shaking the walls. COACHES high-fiving, everyone shouting about revenge and history made. But as the energy faded, Caitlin Clark slipped away from the party, needing a moment alone. She ducked into a quiet hallway and checked her phone. Her screen was lit up with texts, family, friends, teammates, even rivals. One message stood out. A simple round 2 coming soon from an unknown number. Caitlin smirked, shaking her head. Even after the sweetest victory, the next battle was already brewing. Meanwhile, Marina Mabrey sat in the quiet of the Sun's locker room, frustration simmering. Her teammates tried to comfort her, but Marina's pride stung worse than any loss. She scrolled through social media clips of Caitlin's daggers, hot takes, memes. "Wait till next time," she muttered, sending a cryptic tweet that fans immediately. That night, Caitlin sat with her teammates in a circle, reliving every play, every cheer, every jaw-dropping moment. Aaliyah Boston, voice full of pride, said, "You changed the whole story tonight, Kate." Caitlin just smiled, eyes burning, with that never-satisfied hunger for the next big test. Because in sports, every victory is just the start of a new rivalry. A fresh chapter in a never-ending saga. As the Fever bus rolled into the night, one thing was certain: this revenge was sweet. But in the WNBA, legends are made by what happens next. The road is long, the rivals are many, and the drama, it's only getting started. So now the question is, did Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever just start the wildest rivalry in the WNBA? Or was tonight just a taste of even bigger drama to come? Fans are shocked, emotions are high, and the family is left divided, but we want to hear from you. Whose side are you on, Team Fever or Team Sun? Do you think Caitlin's revenge is complete, or will Marina and Connecticut come back even harder next time? Drop your hottest takes, wildest predictions, and best moments from tonight's game in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more explosive highlights, behind-the-scenes drama, and every legendary rivalry as it happens. Because in the world of women's basketball, every game is a story, every star is a fighter, and every fan is part of the action. Thanks for watching. Keep it locked, stay loud, and get ready for round 2. Because if tonight proved anything, it's that Caitlin Clark is just getting started.